Salutare to part 22 of my campaign as Rome on very hard difficulty in Total War Rome 2 Rise of the Republic. We pick up after having the most toothless attempt at a rebellion yet, the rebels having been dispatched at the walls of Antium, being besieged by another Sabine army at Way, and discovering that the Tarquinians are starving to death. Seeing this opportunity for expansion, Camillus aims to move northward after smashing the Sabines against the walls of Veii. We'll see how that goes. It should go pretty well as far as the smashing of Veii, or the smashing of the Sabines. This army is not particularly threatening, especially with Camillus right here. In order to hopefully secure our eastern flank though, and before we lead the attack, I'm going to try to reset war coordinates so that the Aequi take Cures. As much as I would like to hold it, and I will hold it eventually, one way or another, if they could secure that flank for us, that could help us focus our armies to push north. To take advantage of this weakened position that the Etruscans find themselves in. So, with that done, let's go ahead and get this battle started. And they chose to run away. Should have seen that one coming, but that's fine. We'll still smash them here. Alright, and we do, at long last, have Ballista. And I'm really looking forward to using them, so I'm definitely going to fight this one. Should be a pretty straightforward battle, but at long last I finally have some siege weapons. As always, feel free to leave any kind of advice, comments, suggestions, strategies, tactics, tips, and or historical commentary below. Something I had discovered, I suppose is the right word, recently, is that Tarchuna, I was kind of surprised I just hadn't really heard of like Tarchuna. That doesn't really sound all that familiar, and I've been rereading some of my Roman college textbooks, and in the early days, in the early Roman period, they keep making reference to Tarquinia. I'm like, well, that kind of sounds a bit like Tarchuna, and lo and behold, it's because it is. So I was glad I was finally able to connect those dots. Took me a minute or so, but it finally happened. Alright, we're just going to get these battle lines formed up. Now that I finally have siege weapons, they should be marching towards me, so that I don't really have to move around a whole lot. Let's see. We'll go ahead and have the archers here in the center behind our front lines. Throw them into hoplite formation, and the Velites might split them up. I might just, I'll have them back here with fire at will turned off for the time being. Cav on the flanks, general behind the Velites. Actually, let's throw Ballista here. And they do have some cavalry. They've got some spearmen. Alright. I'll go ahead and leave it on standard shot, because if I remember correctly, standard shot is a lot more effective against cavalry than the exploding shot. And I forgot we were going to have the garrison join us as well. Let's see, accuracy and reload skill, so let's go ahead and bump those guys up. go. Not too bad. The reason why I think that the standard shot is a lot more effective against cavalry is because it has a tendency to roll. And when it rolls, it still has a chance to take out more enemy units, which I'm a fan of. I'm going to readjust my lines. There. It's a bit better. Yeah, so we've already knocked down those Italian horse skirmishers by nearly half. These guys just past half. Significantly better. Alright, so we'll bring our Weletes off to this flank here. I'll even pull my archers over here to address those concerns. What in the world has happened with my ballista? Not acceptable. Alright, cavalry is getting taken care of. Ballista, let's just, like, not go completely crazy. Cool, alright. Now, we can get our swordsmen to come up here and hit the flanks. As well as our cavalry.
Cavalry! Melee horse! Commander! By your command! Melee troops! Charge! Melee cavalry! Ready! At your service! Your orders!
Fantastic. Alright, let's put pressure on these guys here. Swing the cavalry in. Let's get the ballista to stop firing at will and target enemy general. Alright, we'll bring the general up as well. Oh, and it is time to stop firing the ballista. See if we can get our cavalry just beyond the reach of these veteran spearmen. Cool. Alright, let's try to hit them again with the ballista. Keep the cavalry away because they're spearmen and because ballista are firing. Firing and missing. Alright, let's close the gap on these guys. Let's bring that cavalry around. Reissue these attack orders, make sure they're all attacking properly.
Ready for orders.
We'll pull out this unit of cav. Chase them down. Cool. They're breaking. Let's pull up this line.
Quick march! Spearmen, ready for orders. Ready for duty.
That way we can intercept the general unit if he really pushes his front line. Let's see if I can get the archers on that general.
Yes, Commander. Spearmen, ready and waiting. We await your orders, Commander.
All right, general's about to break. Ooh, that was a good shot right there. Alright, we can continue on. Trample down anybody that's left over, and hopefully that army will be completely destroyed. Kind of looking around for enemy units that have potentially slipped past my lines. Like that. Okay. So, that's a fair number of them. 47. 9. 9's fine. Alright, we'll have them chase down those guys. Ballista is out of ammunition. That's good. We'll have 2 units of cavalry to chase them down. And we're going to speed this up. Alright, we'll go ahead and chase down those guys. General should be just about wrapped up. Hopefully. 6 units left. I think that's just about it. As long as that general's dead. Mark Strong is not telling me when he's dead. I must have that, that must be something you can turn off now. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's see. Only lost 367, so what is that? That is 13 friendly fire kills. Hey, not too bad. I'll take it. Killing 1845. Pretty good. And with the amount of losses they took, yeah, they're dead. Down they go. And we are... Wow, that's quite the bounty. I will take it. And nice. Okay, so I think what I will do is I'm going to bring Camillus there and throw him into ambush mode so he cannot be seen. And I'm going to go after Welusna next because it has a fair amount of agricultural buildings, including the main settlement building. So in order to keep the Tarquinians starving, I'm going to take that town before I take Tarquinia itself. And that also hopefully means that, okay, this guy can be taken off of force march mode. I'm hoping that means that this garrison, it's looking pretty poor. About half strength. Just about half strength. So, let's see, 10, 16. So perhaps this army can come in and maybe take it. Or lend a hand to Camillus as he... Or maybe Camillus can lend a hand as they attack the town, the city. That should be good. And then, yeah, we'll have a line of attack. Take out the Umbrians. Remove them from the war. And hopefully at that rate the Equi have taken Cures so that they can hold that eastern flank of ours. Maybe we can pop in and take these 2 towns, or maybe the Equi will do it. Who knows? There's so many opportunities for success.
Our loyalty is yours.
All right.
We are the men of Rome.
So that's done. Let's see. I don't think there is really anything else that I could do. I wouldn't mind securing a non-aggression pact with these fellas, but I highly doubt it's going to happen. The more I push up against the Tarchuna, they're just not going to like it. They will not appreciate it. I would love to be able to secure a trade agreement with some of these Greeks.
Greetings. We are civilized folk.
So you may speak as
But
you
it's not
wish,
gonna
and
happen.
we will give you an honest.
And I'm not too concerned about getting a non-aggression pact with them for the time being. So that should do it for this turn. We'll go ahead and, well, let's see. This can be upgraded here. What's my food level doing? It's not super great. And I did want to look at why Rome is so ticked off. Slaves, taxes, cultural differences, characters. Are you pissing the people off? Oh, yep, yeah, it's him. What's up with that, dude?
How can I serve Rome?
Oh, I can try to recruit him. Not a huge chance of success, though. 50-50.
What do you wish? The enemy will come to
Alright, what was that at? It was like 4.5. Yeah, 4.5. Cool. So I could just drop him out and their happiness will kind of just bump right up. As long as I keep this garrison army here. Which I really don't want to do. Anyway. Cool. We'll go and get this end turn phase going. And what are the Sabies doing? Computers thinking. Ooh, alright. They're moving out. Okay, the Umbrians have brought a pretty sizable army. I think that's outside of Roma. Government action is now available. Confirm war target, conflict of the orders. Your speech gives a broader perspective to both plebs and patricians on the man in question and his virtues, both real and imaginary. In the end, however, the mob seethes with rage at the hypocrisy. Once the day is over, several patricians congratulate you, assuring you that you have done what is best for Rome. Angry plebs. -6 public order. It's not really what I want, but I'll take that additional loyalty. New party formed. Who's the new family? Waleria. And they're still pissed. Come on. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. So they are traditionalist, +1 loyalty for each province where the player's culture is dominant. No, that's good. +2 xenophile. +2 loyalty for each faction with which you have established diplomatic treaties, up to 10. Wow, okay. +8 militarist. +2 loyalty for 3 turns for each military victory, up to 6 per turn. Okay, well, that's somewhat manageable. Hopefully. Okay, Umbrians. Marching to Roma. Well, hopefully they stick with Roma and they don't go to Veii. Although I could move. I've got a pretty hardy garrison here at Kisra. So I might be best served if I bring him over to Veii. Just in case. I don't think they're going to be able to march past any of my towns here and take Kisra away. Alright, yep, the Sabines are looking like they're open to an attack, which is what I want the Aequi to do. Looks like they might be working their way to it. They're at least raiding, doing something.
We live to serve.
Roma, I think I'm just gonna leave as is. And hopefully I'm not getting too complacent with the knowledge that I need to lose two sieges in a row. The garrison is not too terrible here. 2 veteran Conturier, 3 Ennis Conturier, and 4 Welites. That's pretty solid. They would have to pay a pretty big price to win that battle. Oh, is that their king? It is their king. Ah, that's tempting. I've got the ballista for it. What is their food situation at? It's still at -11. Let's see, how much movement range? That is half movement range. So that means that I could move this army to Welluzna and kind of man that town while Camillus makes his way back the following turn. He could relieve Roma should the city need it. If I capture this, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Keep the food pressure up on the Etruscans. Increase my income. All sorts of goodies. Look at that. Half strength. 96% of the force maintaining. I will take it. Finally, at long last. Making moves to the north. Making plans to be able to actually hold it. Let's see. I think those are all tier 1 buildings. Yeah, I do believe they're all tier 1 buildings. I will take the extra public order hit this turn. Oh, it just it destroys them. I should have remembered. It's been such a long time since I've been able to expand. Alright, so we have to repair that first. Let's see, what was the cost of that? 360. We'll go ahead and let's see, what does this do? +1 food, all regions and adjacent provinces. That's cool. Food, +1 food for all regions and local province. Very nice. Alright, so I'll go ahead and put a temple and a villa there. I'll just call it a villa. Villa seems a bit absurd. Alright, what does that do to their food situation? Now -18 within this region. This is a separate one, -1. Good, good, good. This is even, nope, okay, that's Tarchuna as well. Okay, with this spy, let's go ahead and move her. Let's move her up here.
Moving unseen.
Well,
Can I be
Clevson. Oh man, Clevson. 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 I can say it that way. Clausen. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. How's their garrison doing? Their garrison is actually fairly good. Full strength.
How may I serve it?
Oh, that's right. I forgot that. The spy's agent action is to steal food.
How can I be of assistance?
Okay, well then I'm fairly happy that I'm moving her up here. I will move her to the far side of the town.
I serve only
Maybe get some eyes over here.
moving unseen.
Siena. That is a town worth taking. Got quite a bit of food there. But next turn I'll be able to deploy her and take some food. I don't know how much it says. It doesn't say at all, but I'll take it. It's going to be less food for them and more food for me. Cool. All right. So next turn I'll be switching these two armies here. That way I can potentially address this Umbrian army. And things should be fairly stable. Let's see. It said government action is now available. I think it's because I can, appoint a dictator now. Cool. Hold off on that for the time being. I do want to look at the cost of it, though. 1,500. Okay, I think it's gone up a bit. I think it's supposed to go up every time I perform that action.
I am a favored son of Mars.
I could be wrong, but I think it started at 1,200. So I don't think it's gone up. It doesn't go up by 100 every time. Maybe it goes up by 50, or maybe it does go down over time. So it still remains affordable in the late game stage. Not sure. But at least it's not stupid expensive. Peace treaty.
We see no profit in continuing hostility.
Only
Let us
if
move
you
towards
pay
peace.
a massive sum. Let's see if they get if we are able to secure a peace treaty with them. Does that end the war between the Sabines and the Aequi? Since the Aequi are my client state. I don't remember. I'm going to hold off for now. Because they are asking from a position of weakness. Oh, and they still have curious, so no, absolutely not. For whatever reason, I thought the Aequi had taken that town.
We live to serve.
Few bounds.
Child is born, hooray! And all right, very good. Conflict of the orders. Try as you might, your words cannot penetrate their thick plebeian skulls. With furious shouts and more than a few thrown vegetables, you are driven from the podium. Meanwhile, several patricians observe the scene, unfazed by the events. Well, the people are going to be quite upset for some time. Alright, temple complete. That's a good sign. Latin culture shall spread. Aequi, what happened, guys? I wonder if they got crushed. Alright, well, okay. Definitely gonna change that over. I'm gonna want that garrison. And all the benefits of the building. Let's poke her over here. See if we can get eyes on this settlement. Cool. Aritum. Aritum. Go with Aritum. Cool. Well, good enough. They should still be at -1. Good. Okay, cool. I will pull her back just a hair and then deploy her. And now that they are down to -4 food, so I get 3 food. I steal 3 food from them. Oh, great. Let's see. What is the garrison? I don't see a garrison there. Okay.
My skill.
I have this spy here. I can use her to spy on Spoletium. On that garrison. See what it's like. Because I could potentially siege that town and subjugate them I don't think I really want to try to hold the town unless, of course, I am able to secure a peace with the Sabines. Yeah, I think that the Aequi were able to take Curies, and then they just lost it because it is in rough shape, the town. Okay, well, yeah, let's go ahead. Well, let's go ahead and give her her extra movement range. Beef her up a little bit.
How may I serve you?
And let's have a look-see. Okay, a garrison of 9. And that army is within range
How can I be of
of being
assistance?
reinforced. So it'd be 33 units versus my 20.
At your service, swift
Let's get
and
a look at
a shadow of
the units that they have.
shadows.
Native Umbrian Spearmen. They have 28 damage, 44 armor. 28 damage, 75 armor, 75 armor, 38 damage. That seems to be quite feasible. Melee defense. These guys have 92 melee defense. Pretty damn solid. Well, these guys are not too far behind. 86, 84, 73, 75. So these guys are solid units. I mean, that's a general level unit. The garrison here. Italian veteran swordsman. I think that's also a... Let's see, veteran swordsman. I want to say that's a general grade unit as well, but I'm not seeing that. So I might be able to take it. Take those armies on. Let's see, how many turns do I have left? I've got 2 turns left to convert it. Because if I leave now, I'm just going to leave that town open to just any army walking in and taking it. I don't really want to do that.
I live to serve Rome.
Although, actually, I do have the ability to perform a night battle.
What do you wish of me?
That might just be the best way I can do that.
My skills are yours.
I might be able to force march back into Walousna this turn, if need be.
How may I serve you?
Let's do it. I need to... really need to end some of these wars. Then if I'm actually able to subjugate them into a client state, nullifies that army, then I might be able to secure a peace treaty with the Sabines. This could be a pretty good move. Oh, right. What does the auto-resolve say? Losing about a quarter of my army. Oh, he has night battles. Dirtbag. Well. let's fight this. I have a feeling that I might end up losing more units of my own than the AI. However, there's the potential that I will be able to draw out the enemy from the fortress because I have ballista. And I have the potential to kill more units than I think what the AI is going to be capable of by fighting this battle myself. So we're going to go with that. Okay, to start off, I'm just going to have all my units together. It would be a bit silly of me, I think, to try to completely surround this fortress here, especially when they have a reinforcing army coming in. Ballista are just outside of range. I might have to move them forward, but then I may not, because they might just come in to attack me right away. And if they do that, I won't complain. Okay, so just about just like last time, I'm going to have these archers spread out throughout the center there. Velites kind of on the flanks, fire at will off. Cavalry behind my swordsmen, more or less. And general in the center. And right from the start, I'm going to kind of just move my units up to get past my ballista, which should be firing at will, and I'm going to do flaming round. Cool, let's get it started.
Yes, Commander.
What are they going to do, and where are the reinforcements coming from? Looks like they're actually going to chill inside the fort. For the time being, at least. That might change if I start bombarding them. And perhaps there won't be any reinforcements coming in. I'm not seeing any indicator that they are coming. Yeah, I really don't want to be surprised by any reinforcements, so let's go ahead and use my cavalry to kind of scout out a bit. Just walking my folks up anyway, so I've got a little bit of time. Okay, the ballista are now able to send some shot into the fortress. I'm starting to think that it might have been fake information. I think it was fake information that some reinforcements were going to come in and try to save these guys. Fake news. Of which I'm not too upset by. Not in the slightest. Cool. And let's see. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. Ahaha, here we go. Alright, I'm going to take a few shots at this myself. And hit the wall. Try this again. Ooh, looking pretty good. Oh yeah. Alright, look at all those burning enemies. Ah, very good. Yes, very good indeed. Okay, so I do not think there are any Tarquinian reinforcements coming. And these guys are content to just hang out inside the fortress here. So I will use that opportunity to just slam them with as many ballista shots as I can get. And if that's going to be the case, I might halt that fire and focus shots on this little bit here. That way I'll have cleaner shots into the fortress. Speed it up a hair. Still not seeing any reinforcements coming in. Here we go. All right. And I am tempted to just go ahead and bring up my units to just outside of the range of their own towers.
Forward! Riders at the double!
Okay, now we've got some good line of sight into the rest of the fortress. I don't think I was able to see all of these units back here, but I can now. See, it's a capture point. So morale bonus for any unit that holds it, or for the faction that holds it. Let's get some shots onto this general unit. Wouldn't mind being able to find that other unit of really solid spears. Oh, they've been, that was a really good shot on that general. Ah, there they are. All right, cool. Let's hit them. And take a few shots myself. Ooh, all right, very nice. You'll love to see it. Right there. Oh, I think that was just over. Oh, but I did get a horse on the rebound. Here we go, here we go. Ooh, very good. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna hold off a little bit. Wow, that was another really good shot. All right, we'll take our last shots up on the on that general itself.
Spear infantry at your
While we're doing that, we're gonna go ahead and force our way through. I'm going to try, they don't have a whole lot of melee units left. Not very strong ones anyway. So I'm going to try to draw in those melee units as much as I can. These swordsmen, have them come over here. These swordsmen, I'm going to have them come by that flank. And hopefully that's going to draw in all of the melee units. And then from the rear, I'll be able to use my cavalry to focus on their own range units. General, I'll plop you there.
Understood.
Let's get this party going.
Spears! We await your command. Spears!
These guys, I'm going to try to just have them force their way through. Hopefully they're able to get off to the side over here. Maybe get some flanking in.
At your service.
Yes, very good.
Ready. Spear infantry at your command. Swords.
Let's get these swordsmen involved up here.
Romans ready for duty. Melee infantry. Swords. Forward.
Flanking. Alright, let's get the cavalry in here.
Spears.
Trying to capture that tower, at least nullify it.
Etruscan
These guys, yeah, go and just stop firing. Pull them back. Italian swordsmen. We're gonna need to crush them.
spears.
Ready and waiting.
Looking good, looking good.
Spears.
Keep the pressure on.
By your command. Spears.
Okay, I think... Nope, not quite mine yet. And it's mine, okay.
Equities. Spears.
There's the potential that most of my casualties that I'm going to incur are coming from the towers themselves.
Orders. Italian cavalry. Melee cavalry. Cavalry. Ready.
All right, there they go. This is we're gonna have a big rout here in just a second.
Romans ready for duty.
Swords.
There they go. We're gonna continue
Melee horsemen.
and just try to get as many people as I can.
Cavalry. Swords.
We await your command.
And I could probably fast forward this. Yep. I don't want to go for too long, but I do want to hit these guys. There's still 50 of them left. A few more seconds, and that is about it. Oh man. Well, actually, okay, so that's not all friendly fire. That's going to be coming from the towers as well. So, yeah, I figured that most of my losses were going to be coming from the tower, which it indeed did. But we were able to kill 2,500 of their 2,800 strong force. And hopefully, it's going to be mopped up completely. Look at those kills from the ballista. 668, 610, 628 with that Ennis Centurier. There we go. Very good. 158 with that unit of cavalry. 251. Yes. Yes, 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 please. There we go. Good. All right. They are eliminated. All right. We will release the captives for the wealth. And I've got the movement to be able to lay siege to Spotolium. Even though that... I'm going to move this army here out of way. It's not exactly what I want to do, but I also want to prevent any army from just walking in and taking Walusna from us. And that's right, I had forgotten that I can just attack right away. Man, it's just been a while since I've played. Alright, 82%, I will take it. Now, to hold it or not to hold it. I don't want to spread myself out too thin. I'm going to subjugate them. So for the time being,
The Roman army is a force to be reckoned with.
we're going to have a pretty good eastern flank. I'm not quite sure how loyal these two factions are going to be. They're loyal, they're reliable, so I don't know if they're going to be breaking it anytime soon.
You are
or if I
welcome,
can get a trade agreement.
but
No.
that welcome can become a farewell if you waste my time.
Okay. Perhaps in due time I'll be able to
At your service.
get a trade agreement with them to increase our economic output. Ooh, I can levy. That's forgot about that. And Camillus, rank 10, maxed out at age 70. Good man. Let's see, where do I want to put? I could just put the final point into tactician. Get that extra movement range. A fair amount, yeah. Heck yeah, okay. Tactician it is.
We will serve you well.
Okay. Man, okay. Things are looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the way that things have gone. This army is now neutralized. It is on our side now. Let's see. I'm going to set war coordination target. Just double checking that the Umbrians are registering that I want Kires to be in more friendly hands. Then once his Kires is taken, then I will be more comfortable with taking a ceasefire from the Sabines. But that's where it's gonna have to lay for the time being. It has been longer than usual, but that's fine by my book. We've been able to expand a fair amount. I'm so happy about it. Finally, man, it's been such a very rewarding campaign so far. It has definitely been challenging, and I've been liking it. Hopefully next time I will be able to, let's see. Yeah, that's another food-heavy settlement there. So if I can take Watulna, Watulna from the Etruscans there, and then take Tarchuna itself, yeah, I think we'll be in pretty good order. We're finally making our way to the north. So happy. I'm happy about it. Cool. Anyway, this is where I'm going to wrap it up for the day. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. And I will catch you in the next one.